Hello everyone. In this video, I will be sharing another US FDA new drug approval update. On February 27, 2026, the US FDA granted accelerated approval for YUVIWEL navepegritide, which is indicated to increase linear growth in pediatric patients aged 2 years and older with achondroplasia with open epiphyses. Now, let's dive into this medication in more detail. Navepegritide, brand name YUVIWEL. This medication was approved by the US FDA on February 27, 2026, and indicated to increase linear growth in pediatric patients aged 2 years and older with achondroplasia with open epiphyses. Achondroplasia is a bone growth disorder that results in dwarfism and short stature due to a genetic mutation in the arms and legs. In November 2021, voxzogovuceritide was approved as the first-in-class therapy to improve growth in pediatric patients with achondroplasia and open epiphyses. Chemically, navepegritide is a prodrug and C-type natriuretic peptide (CNP) analog containing a 38 amino acid CNP peptide, a TransCon linker, and 2-branched 20 kilodalton methoxy polyethylene glycol MPEG side chains. The molecular weight of navepegritide is approximately 45 kilodalton. This medication is available as 1.3 mg, 2.8 mg, and 5.5 mg as a lyophilized powder in single-dose vial for reconstitution and subcutaneous use. Recommended dosage: patient weight-based dosage ranging from 0.88 mg to 8.8 mg, once weekly subcutaneous injection. See prescribing information for details. Also, monitor growth periodically and adjust the dose accordingly based on patient's body weight. Discontinue the therapy when growth plates close and no further growth potential. Mechanistically, as a prodrug, navepegritide was converted to a C-type natriuretic peptide (CNP). CNP binds to natriuretic peptide receptor B (NPRB), inhibiting the mitogen-activated protein kinase signaling (MAPK) pathway, and antagonizes fibroblast growth factor receptor 3 (FGFR3) downstream signaling, therefore stimulating the CNP signaling pathway and skeletal bone growth in patients with achondroplasia. Pharmacokinetically, Tmax, the mean time to reach maximal plasma concentration of navepegritide, was 43.4 hours. For the active CNP moiety, Tmax was 24.4 hours. The apparent volume of distribution of navepegritide and the active CNP moiety was 1.8 liter and 5.1 liter respectively. The predicted mean elimination half-life of navepegritide was 6.7 days and 5.3 days for the active CNP moiety, in contrast to 2.6 minutes short half-life for endogenous CNP. Also note the plasma long half-life of navepegritide is due to the covalent attachment of MPEG polymer side chains to the CNP peptide by reducing renal clearance and increasing stability. Metabolism: following subcutaneous injection, navepegritide was metabolized to CNP peptide, while autoclavage of the TransCon linker and further converted into small peptides and amino acid by catabolic pathways. Contraindications. Currently, there are no contraindications listed on the prescribing information. The most common adverse effects greater than or equal to 5% for YUVIWEL include vomiting, injection site reaction, pain in extremity, and nausea. Here are the key references which I have used to prepare for today's video. The US FDA new drug approval updates for 2026 is a very valuable resource. In addition, most of the medication information which I share today is based on YUVIWEL prescribing information. This document is available at the US FDA drug website, along with the drug manufacturer website. Finally, I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you find this video helpful, subscribe for future medication video updates. As always, keep learning and elevating. Thank you so much.